Tipperary, a little village called Littleton in County Tipperary. My older brother Roger was an amateur jockey and for Ever O'Grady, and I used to go up on the weekends, and from there on when I left school I just decided to work there full time and got into racing that way. I come 14 years ago. It was there's a lot more racing in England. In Ireland I was doing pretty well, but I felt there was more opportunities over here, and my first job over here was Richard Phillips, and then he was trained down in Cheltenham, and then I branched up north, and that's when I really started getting going. My first winner was a horse called Albatross of Ever O'Grady's in Tramore. Beat Ruby Walsh and Timmy Murphy a short head. First English winner was actually my first ride over in England for Richard Phillips. It was a horse called Caesarean Hunter. He won at Exeter. Biggest influence on my career is, I'd have to say probably Warren Marston. He was he was an older jockey when I came over to England, and he helped me out quite a lot, and he got me plenty of rides, and he was great for advice. I had my 55th winner yesterday at Hexham. Riding at the moment, you'd have to say Richard Johnson. He's been second to Tony Mackay all his life, and he's a great influence for any up-and-coming jockey. Most annoying jockey, Darryl Jacob. Obviously, ever since I've been sponsored by Rockliffe, all I've been trying to do is nick my jumpers and t-shirts. Probably the Gold Cup. It's probably the FA Cup for jockeys. You know, it's the biggest race of the year, which means you're going to be riding the best horses at Cheltenham Festival. So probably the Gold Cup. The race went, apart from the first, it went very smoothly. I jumped the first very well, and the horse on my inside jumped violently right and took my ground, and I nearly fell off him. But then we got in a nice rhythm. He was jumping and travelling great, and you just need things to go right. So many different things can happen in a race, but when I turned into the home straight, I always thought I'd have a chance of winning. Just went up the local pub really, had friends and family and my partner Lizzie. We went up the local pub and we had a couple of drinks, but I was in bed early. True, as I had a heavy night the night before, and I was feeling the effects of a bit of a hangover. I've played a lot of nice courses in England, but Rockliffe is probably one of my favourites to play, as I play it quite a bit. It's such a fair course, and there's so many nice people here to play with, and I say Eamon Elliott, the chief exec, is I'm a better golfer than him. Guilty pleasure is probably chocolate. I'd love to be a footballer. As a kid, I played a lot of football, and at one time I had trials for Celtic, so hopefully if I wasn't a jockey, I would have tried to be a good footballer. Manchester United. Who shot the sheriff at Carlisle on Saturday?